Alright, y'all, so I just wanted to do a video, to um, never forget this day. 9/11 is going to be a day that will always be remembered, always be talked about, no matter if it's 20 years from now, 100 years from now. That is something that everybody will always talk about. A lot of people have seemed to have forgotten that, but each year it needs to be remembered for the people that were selflessly, innocently killed, whether it was jumping from buildings, dying in fires, police officers, firefighters that died in the line of duty, EMTs that died in the line of duty. Also, for all the military, countless military officers that were actually signing up the day of it or the day after the attacks. All of the police officers, military, National Guard that were inside Washington D.C., New York City, all around the world that were protecting and preparing for another possible attack. So definitely shout out to all of our first responders, all of the military out there that were involved in this, and to all the families out there that lost a loved one due to this attack, whether it is first responders or just civilians. Prayers for you and your families, as I know this is a difficult time for y'all, as the 20th anniversary is today on Saturday. But again, prayers for everybody out there. But again, this needs to be remembered because this is a time, where unity did come together. And a lot of people have been talking about unity and how it brought us together that day. A lot of people went out, gave blood. A lot of people were just staying together, comforting each other. And there was nothing going on with divide, racial divide, political divide, whatever the case may be. We were all together as a nation. Whether you were in New York City, Pennsylvania, where you actually had attacks, Washington, where there were attacks incoming, whether you were in the South, up North, Midwest, East Coast, West Coast, it really doesn't matter. Alright? We all came together as a nation. There was no divide, there was no none. Like I said, people were lined up giving blood, people were at homes with their families, actually appreciating the time that they had with their families and thankful for the times that they had with their family and times that they were still alive to be with their families. Like I said, hundreds of thousands of people came out in the streets, just to show support to first responders, to comfort other people. So again, the unity was unremarkable. But again, prayers for everybody out there. A lot of people have seemed to have forgotten this day. People my age don't really. I don't necessarily think people my age see the recognition in it because they weren't really around or they don't remember much about it. But again, this is something that we all need to recognize that happened in our time, and again, we need to pay respect to the people that died, for the people that protected us, and for the police officers and first responders that saved thousands of lives. Alright? But again, prayers for everybody out there again. And remember the unity. This is something that America needs right now. And not just America, all around the world, but this is something that America needs. We need to remember the unity that this brought and how we all, helped everybody and we all came together and showed support for everybody. And we were all just together as a community. With that being said, like I said, never forget this day. It will go on in history forever. But prayers for everybody out there. As always, thank y'all for watching, and y'all stay safe out there.